It's been 1 year since YaYa jumped ship for the Hogs after being called out for being a liar, much like Dina Danzig. Let's revisit, shall we?
I don't really know what happened. Um,
I can't understand why they haven't seen it. He lies so much, and so does his wife. And listen, I can't even understand the wife.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
Well, on Twitter today, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, let me give you a little recap, because listen to this, all right? So, we know how they made fun of me. They're calling me government cheese, and they've been making fun of low income and, rent situations. So then Mrs. Hogg shared a post, and it said this, and it said, we have our granddaughter. We're asking for help for Christmas. Here's the wish list, right? Now, I shared it, and I was like, who does this lady think she is, making fun of low-income people and then, asking for help? Because it's not my fault that Mrs. Sow decided to, I don't know, leave out the whole content, aka context, and not say, hey, this is for somebody else, not us. And I'm like, the gymnastic.
Anything to make you look bad. I never really understood how they're saying that you were interfering with that little girl's Christmas. I never understood that.
I don't even know the little girl. To this day, I still don't know what that was about. I don't know that little girl.
Well, he's real ghetto, right? Gonna call the police on me. I want him to. I want him to call the police, and I want him to tell them what I said. My uncle's ready. I want him to. Because the minute somebody contacts me from a police department, he has no idea. He has no idea. And he was in Tira's live, and I got some DMs. He was talking about me. So I jumped over, and he said my name, and then he said that I threatened to call CPS. And so he said I live near him, and I threatened to call CPS. So I tagged his name, and I said, if you're going to quote me, please quote me correctly. And he said, are you the usual who said in T's IG that you were going to call CPS on my family? I said, yes, I am. He said, not very, I don't know if your daughter's around, effing smart. But he's called Real's landlord. He's called prospective landlord. He's admitted to it. Everybody has that on video. Now, he told Tira last night he hasn't called anybody.
Real's a bad man. He deserves it. Calling the area. These are the dumb people. This is what I mean when I said, some of the people who follow him are so blind and so stupid and da-da-da-da. Like, why are you trying to mess with people's real lives, dude? While you're out there driving around in your work truck making threats.
Well, first of all, let me just say this. He might be his own owner and operator, but there's a company that has contracted with him. So that company that he's driving for, he's still representing them.
Yep.
How are they going to feel knowing that they have someone driving for them who is violating the civil rights? He doesn't understand civil rights and human rights. Like he said, what's Julie Virgo, the president of a country, talking about human rights and shit? Like, dude, get an education. You keep saying, you and your wife keep saying Google is your friend. Google civil rights. Google hate crimes. Are you kidding me? The three men with the Aubrey case, they just got found guilty. Now the hate crime starts.
Yep.
He doesn't understand. What he's doing to Ren is, it's wrong. And he doesn't understand that when he then calls Ren the N-word, because I don't believe it was beggar. I've listened to it, and honestly, for real, if I thought at all that he said beggar, I would be like, no, he said beggar. Because see, I'm not a liar. Like, I would be like, no, that was beggar, and I would move on. So it went from beggar to that was edited.
It's not edited, you guys. If there's anybody out there that thinks it's edited, if it's so edited, why haven't they proved it? Why haven't they played mine and then played his and been like, see, it's edited? Jackie Sunshine is out here telling people it's edited, and it's not. She's just stupid. They're just stupid people making up lies, and people are dumb enough to believe it. Just like I was talking about their son, which I never even mentioned their son. Never even mentioned him.
No,
Never said anything.
But because but see, now I couldn't understand why his wife was talking about his kid that first time she went live. I couldn't understand it. Now I know, because he was talking about the son when he said the N-word. And so that's why she kept saying, it was story time. He was talking about our son. Why is she talking about our children? So she twisted that whole story into you talking about her child. No, dumbass. She's talking about what your husband said.
I don't care what he was